Well, it finally warmed up in Houston, so back out in the garage doing a little cleanup. Got a new toy to play with. This is the Vivor 30-liter ultrasonic parts cleaner. Never had one of these before, but it looked like a good fit for what we're doing. We've got 30% cleaning vinegar in this jar. I have a rusted head bolt. This is a Zep all-purpose cleaner, super clean, and simple green. All of these are made to be diluted, so I've diluted each one 2 parts water, 1 part cleaner. Okay, well, the first 20-minute test is complete. There's some heat in the water, about 120, 130 degrees, so it feels fairly warm. Let's check. It's down to 116 right now in the jar, and 132 in the cleaner. So there's 2 ways you can use this thing. You can put the parts directly in the cleaner and your cleaning solution, and then just drain the dirty fluid every once in a while. The other way to do it is to use glass jars. You can use plastic, but glass transmits the ultrasonic waves better from what I read. So, and there's definitely a clear winner. We'll start there. Vinegar. Hope it shows up in the video, but it is by far the cleanest bolt at this point. You can see the bare metal. These were all about the same. It had some rust on them. That looks really good. The Zep is this one here. Not all that impressive. Still got some crud on the threads. Super Clean is probably in second place. Looks pretty good, but still some crud on the threads and a lot of black carbon type material. And then this last one is Simple Green. Looks decent, I guess. About the same as the Super Clean. So anyway, we'll post more info if we learn more as we use this thing. So just to fill in some gaps on the story here, we in earlier videos we did discuss taking the whole block to the machine shop, but later on we decided to do more of the disassembly ourselves, take some measurements, kind of be able to see what's really going on inside the engine before taking it to the machine shop. So that's what we've been doing on this this latest work session. All right, maybe that way. There you go. All right, learning how to use this tool here. A little tricky. First time removing valve springs. There we go. Got these little clips that go in there. A little tricky to get out.
Right, we're ripping down some heads here. Having fun doing it.
So this turned out to be the tool that works the best. We had a little trouble with some of the other tools that didn't work as well, but finally got it figured out. And everything is getting tied together. All right, we got all the valves out, valve springs, all of that, push rods, lifters. Now we're starting on the block itself. Get the lifters out. Here's the valves and valve springs that we did some cleaning on yesterday. Got each one numbered with foil tape. Gonna fire up the cleaner again today. Try some of this Simple Green HD Pro. Saw that on YouTube. Did a pretty good job on pistons and carbon, so we'll see how that works. Alright, we got the oil pan off, and we've got some oil sludge as expected. We're going to go ahead and take the oil pump off so we can get to all the piston rods and go ahead and remove the pistons. Alright, pistons coming out. Got the thread protectors on. Everything looks good. There we go. Alright.
Number 1 cylinder,
Yeah.
piston.
Got that on video.
Yeah, well, that's what editing's for.
That's one.
There we go.
Can I put those things on?
Yeah. Let me tap it for a second.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to, yeah.
I don't think it matters. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Here.
So we got this one out. Rings are not stuck. All looks pretty good. Okay, we got all the pistons out. Did not see any severe damage or wear on any of the bearings. Of course, they get replaced either way, but kind of surprising. A couple of the pistons have a little bit of shininess right here. Pretty much all of them do, I guess. But none of the rings were stuck. That was another interesting thing. So we're gonna take a few measurements and then put them in the cleaner, the ultrasonic cleaner, and see how clean they get. Okay, so that's a snap gauge. Checking all the measurements on the bores. And also checking the measurements on the crank. Everything looks pretty much like zero wear at this point. We're starting to load up for a trip to the machine shop. Got the heads. We'll probably leave there to have done. Then we're gonna show the guy the pistons and engine block and kind of get his opinion, because we're not seeing any damage or wear. Alright, got the engine block. Pistons.